Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of some Catawba Valley Redhawks baseball. We're live here from the beautiful Hinkle Alley Field, the heart of the Hick Town, as your Catawba Valley Redhawks are set to face off against the Guilford Technical Community College Titans. Your Redhawks swept the day yesterday, winning both games as they look to win Sunday to complete the sweep. First off, the starting lineup for the visiting Titans. Leading off and playing shortstop, Dallas Webb. Batting second and playing center field, Alex Rouse. Batting third and playing first base, Sam Norton. Batting fourth and catching, Colin Georger. Batting fifth and designated hitting / pitching, Bobby Lavely. Batting sixth and playing right field, Griffin Dawes. Batting seventh and playing third base, Bryson Morrison. Batting eighth and playing second base, Manny Cordova. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Gerald Hardy Jr. So, moments away here from your introductions for your Catawba Valley Redhawks. I'm going to hand it off to Levi Baker, as he's going to do an amazing job in a second. So 10 minutes away from her first pitch, as we're going to go ahead and talk about your Redhawks red-hot hitter of the game. The Hooters Red Hawk hitter of the game, Silas Mills. Mills with an amazing day yesterday, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Probably the best day you could have as a hitter. And so, he's definitely the guy. All right, Levi's about to do his job here in a second, boys. So, absolutely packed house here in the Hicktown. I will tell you, the fans show out for this Redhawks team. I mean, absolutely slammed here. So, one empty seat, and, yep, somebody just got it. So, if you're wanting to come to the game, should have pre-ordered your tickets, but it's okay. As we're moments away here from Levi's introduction. And here we are. We're ready for some player introductions. So I'm going to hand it off to Levi, and you get to hear the beauty.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hinkle Alley Field for batting ninth, the left fielder, Gerald Hardy Jr. And let's get started on the starting lineup for your Catawba Valley Redhawks. Batting first, the right fielder, number 21, Drew Brenny. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 16, Silas Mills. Batting third, the first baseman, number 11, Mason Mosley. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 20, Isaiah McDowell. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 13, Mason Hobbs. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 7, Carter Starnes. And catching, batting seventh, number 34, Gage Weaver. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 2, Peyton Young. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 23, Josh Meadows. And on the mound for the Red Hawks today, number 35, Cole Bowie.
So, beautiful job there from Levi as we're ready for the national anthem. So gallantly screaming, rockets red glare, the bumpers singing, Cape Cooper alone, that or fine. So, amazing rendition from the Catawba Valley Redhawks band as we're ready 8 pitches away here for some baseball. Beautiful day today. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's kind of hot. Just kidding. 44 degrees. We got a 4 degrees wind northwest as there is a UV of 4. So if you're wanting to get your tan on, this is probably not the place. And now the defensive positioning for your Catawba Valley Redhawks. At first base, we'll have Mason Mosley. Second base, Mason Hobbs. Shortstop, we'll have the captain of the infield, Carter Starnes. Third base, Peyton Young. Left field, we'll have Josh Meadows. Center field, Isaiah McDowell. And right field, we'll have Drew Berenny. Today's battery will have the anchor, the leader of the team, Gage Weaver, behind the dish. And on the mound, the young freshman, Cole Bowie. Coming into today's game, Cole Bowie was 16 innings pitched with a 6.19 ERA with 16 strikeouts. But I will say, in Bowie's last outing against Lewisburg, he went 6 strong innings with 3 hits, 1 run, and 5 strikeouts and gave your Redhawks a chance to win. So he looks to do that again. So, moments away here from first pitch. So due up for the Titans, leading off will be Dallas Webb, batting second Alex Rouse, and batting third Sam Norton. So an absolute cannon of a throwdown from Gage Weaver, the king of Hickory. And so Cole Bowie's ready to go. Leading off will be Dallas Webb, the shortstop.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Dallas Webb.
So Bowie looking to start the game off the right way. Bowie comes set. The first pitch of the game. Hit right up the middle as Webb breaks up the no-hitter. And the perfect game. So 1 pitch, 1 hit for the Titans. As that'll bring up the center fielder, Alex Rouse.
Batting the center fielder, number 4, Alex Rouse.
Rouse, one of the better hitters yesterday. Had at least a handful of hits. I'm not sure, but I could count it on one hand. As he shows bunt, I think, but definitely foul. Not going to lie, I have a little wall right in the middle of where I'm looking. So runner at first, nobody out, 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch from Bowie. Check swing, did he go? No, he didn't, but a very ugly take to make it 1-1. Young playing in just in case of the bunt here. A 1-1 pitch. Hit towards center, and it'll be through for a base hit. So back-to-back singles. We'll make it first and second for Sam Norton, the first baseman.
Now batting the first baseman, number 27, Sam Norton.
So Sam Norton comes to the plate with 2 runners on. This man, I'll give it to him. He's got muscles on his muscles. Pitch to Norton. Waved at for strike 1 as Norton was light years behind that one. It'll be an 0-1 count. So I don't think we're worried of the bunt here, considering Norton was one of the only runs scored yesterday on his solo home run. The 0-1 pitch for Bowie. Waved at for strike 2. So 0-2 count to Norton already. Bowie looking for the put-away pitch or maybe even a double play ball. Bowie comes set. Kicks and deals the 0-2 pitch. Just a tad inside. So I'm going to make it a 1-2 count. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Bowie looks in and gets the sign from Weaver. Comes set. A 1-2 pitch. Waved at for strike 3. Howdy if you're waving at me. This is a swing and a miss for Bowie's first strikeout. That'll bring the catcher, Colin Georgia, to the plate. Bowie definitely looking for the double play ball here, as there's one away in the top half of the first. First pitch just a tad outside for ball 1. So you think Bowie's trying to tunnel off that? What do you think, bro? Do you think Bowie's trying to tunnel?
Yeah, I mean, if there's a cutter there.
Yeah, he's not very smart. It's okay. The 1-0 pitch, called a strike, makes it 1-1. 1-1 count with 1 away. We have a little furry friend up here, Levi Baker. No, I'm just kidding. It's the dog. His name's Ace. A 1-1 pitch from Bowie. Just a tad high. So, 2-1 count with 1 away. The 2-1 pitch from Bowie. Hit back up the middle. It'll be through for a base hit. It'll get in the gap, and West will score. And so, your Red Hawks are trailing 1-0.
Now batting the designated hitter and the pitcher, number 31, Bobby Lavely.
Bobby Lavely will step in the box. Already 3 singles this inning. First pitch. Called strike makes it 0-1. So 0-1 count with runners at first and second. 1 away, looking for the double play ball. But just a strikeout would be pretty cool too, not going to lie. The 0-1 pitch from Bowie. Just kidding. Pick off. No throw. The 0-1 pitch from Bowie. Popped up. This is a home run in an elevator shaft, as no one's going to go and get it, and it just lands foul. So Mosley never saw it, and Weaver, I don't know what happened. So Lavely gets another chance, as it will make it an 0-2 count, though. So at least Bowie gets the strike call. 1 away here in the top half of the first. Guilford already scored 1 to make it a 1-0 game. The 0-2 pitch from Bowie. Got him on the front foot, but not a swing, as it'll make it a 1-2 count. A 1-2 pitch. And Might have been there, but Gage trying out the frying pan 2000, as that'll make it ball 2. So 2-2 count with one away. Runners at first and second with one away. The 2-2 pitch from Bowie. And hit towards center on a ball at his eyeballs, and that one's going to go deep, and it'll be off the wall. McDowell will field it, throw it into the cutoff man, as one will score, and it gets over the cutoff man to score another. So a 2 RBI double for Lavely, as that'll make it 3-0. 3-0, Guilford leading. Yeah, Lavely got on top of that one.
Now batting to right fielder, number 15, Griffin Dawes.
I'll bring Griffin Dawes to the plate, the right fielder. I will say, I don't know how Lavely got on top of that one. Heater at the eyeballs, and he just chopped down on it, put it in the gap. Off the wall, actually. The first pitch. Outside for ball 1. So 1-0 count with one away. But we really want to get out of this one, I would say. Already surrendering 3 on 4 hits. The good news is he's not walked anybody. As check swing, and absolutely went and makes it 1-1. So one's everywhere. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 away here in the top half of the first. And 1 runner on. Wow. That was impressive. A 1-1 pitch. Called strike makes it 1-2. So 1-2 count as Bowie's looking to put him away. Bowie looks in and gets the sign from Weaver. Comes set. Kicks and deals the 1-2 pitch. Downstairs for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch from Cole Bowie. And it'll be through the right side for a base hit. Berini will field it and fire it into the cutoff man, but it'll be yet another single as Guilford gets their 5th single of the inning. Well, 5th hit of the inning, 4th single of the inning. As they'll make it runners at the corner.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Bryson Morrison.
So the third baseman, Bryson Morrison, will step to the plate. It'll be runners at the corners. As you could only imagine, a first and third plays on here. Weaver might want to hose him at second. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Pitch in there, called strike. Makes it 0-1. 1 away here, so Bowie looking for the double play ball. Don't know the speed with the kid at first, but it don't look very good. So definitely trying to turn it. The 0-1 pitch. Foul tip makes it 0-2. Cole Bowie looks like a young Mike Trout if he pitched. Not gonna lie, he's got a good jawline. So runners at the corners with 1 away. Guilford already has 5 hits this inning, and there's only 1 out. But the good news is Bowie's not surrendered a walk at least. Putting in the zone. The 0-2 pitch from Bowie. Hit towards center. And Hobbs will settle under it. And no tag at all. So the pop out will be out number 2. As that'll bring up Manny Cordova, the second baseman.
Baseman number 1, Manny Cordova.
So it'll be runners at the corners for Cordova. The first pitch. Downstairs for ball 1. Bowie starting him out with a curveball. Might have wanted him on that front foot. Might have been a setup pitch. Pick off. Oh, I think we had him. Umpire says safe, though. off again. He was out that time. They called him safe. So it'll be runners at the corners yet again. Cordova, the hitter. 1-0 count with 2 away. Guilford already scored 3 this inning, as that pitch is just a tad outside. Two-0 count. The 2-0 pitch. Hit the third. Young fields it, fires across the diamond, and that'll be out number 3. So Guilford scores 3 runs on 5 hits and strands 2. As that'll take us to the bottom half. Your Red Hawks trailing. So the starting lineup for your Catawba Valley Redhawks, leading off will be the right fielder Drew Berenny. Batting second, the designated hitter Silas Mills. Batting third, Mason Mosley, the first baseman. Batting fourth, the center fielder Isaiah McDowell. Batting fifth, the second baseman Mason Hobbs. Batting sixth, the shortstop Carter Starnes. Batting seventh, the catcher Gage Weaver. Batting eighth, the third baseman Peyton Young. And batting ninth, the left fielder Josh Meadows. So, the Red Hawks' red-hot hitter of the game, Silas Mills, coming into today's play, sitting fourth in the nation with 25 hits, and he also has a .410 batting average with a 1,054 OPS and a team-leading 17 runs scored. I'm not going to lie, the whole offense is hot. I mean, Berenny had a great day yesterday. Silas had a great day. McDowell with a great day. I mean, it's a bad day to be a pitcher. I'm not going to lie. So the defensive positioning for the visiting Guilford Tech College Titans. Sam Norton will be at first. Second base will have Manny Cordova. Shortstop will be Dallas Webb. Third base, Bryson Morrison. Left field, Gerald Hardy Jr. Center field, Alex Rouse. Right field, Griffin Dawes. And we'll have a battery today of Colin Georgia behind the plate and Bobby Lavely on the mound. So throwdown wasn't the best, so Red Hawks could be running today, as that'll bring up Drew Berenny, the leadoff.
Now batting for the Red Hawks, the right fielder, number 21, Drew Berenny.
So we hear some beautiful unwritten by none other than Tasha Bedingfield, as he'll bring up the guy that hit a 5,000-foot home run, according to Brody Thompson over here. Brody with his first career home run call yesterday. So great job, Brody. Brody, you want to say anything? Brody, not a man of many words, but he tries as hard as the first pitch to Berenny. And bounces to the plate. I'm not going to lie, I had to see the catcher Georgia block a few in his warm-up pitches. So probably not the best sign if you're a starting pitcher. A 1-0 pitch to Berenny. Hit towards the right side. It'll be fielded by the first baseman as he'll step on the bag for out number 1. So that'll bring up the dangerous Silas Mills.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 16, Silas Mills.
So Levi beside me doing a very good impression of, I don't know, it just sounds great. So 1 away. First pitch to Mills. Hit hard, deep, towards right field. Back to the track, back to the wall, but he'll catch it with his back pinned against the wall for out number 2. So good swing by Mills, but it'll be a line out as they'll bring up Mason Mosley. So Mason Mosley will step to the plate. Coming into today's play, Mosley, a team leading 21 RBIs with a 953 OPS. As that pitch barely called a ball as it bounces to the plate as it makes it 1-0. A 1-0 pitch to Mosley. Outside for ball 2. So a dangerous spot if you're a pitcher, as you have the always dangerous Mason Mosley in the box. Mosley also with a team leading 6 home runs. Yeah, you heard that right, 6 of them. The 2-0 pitch. And that'll also bounce to the plate. So Lavely definitely avoided him, I would say. And I don't blame him. So 3-0 count with 2 away. Either this ball is going to be hit 500 feet or he's taking a strike. Or it's ball 4. A 3-0 pitch. 5,000 feet straight up. As that one's hit towards left. And it'll be caught by the left fielder. So it was hit 5,000 feet, but straight up. As it was caught by the left fielder for out number 3. So due up next inning for your Red Hawks will be McDowell, Hobbs, Starnes. As Cole Bowie goes back out for his second inning of work. So due up for the visiting Titans will be Gerald Hardy Jr., Dallas Webb, and Alex Rouse.
Batting the left fielder, number 16, Gerald Hardy Jr.
So Gerald Hardy Jr., the 9-hole, will step up. First pitch. Curveball downstairs for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Called strike makes it 1-1. As that one just a tad inside and low as they'll make it 1-1. A 1-1 pitch from Bowie. Smoke back to the pitcher. Bowie had to put his life on the line to field that one as he flips it to first for out number 1. As that'll bring up the leadoff, Dallas Webb. As that one's a called strike to make it 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch is tapped foul, makes it 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Cole Bowie. Swing and a miss as that's out number 2 as Bowie collects the strikeout. As that'll bring up the center fielder, Alex Rouse.
Now batting the center fielder, number 4, Alex Rouse.
First pitch from Bowie's a called strike, makes it 0-1. Oh, 1 count with 2 away. Bowie looking for that third out very quickly. The 0-1 pitch to Rouse, and just a tad inside as he drills him in the back. So Rouse reaches base on the hit by pitch as it'll bring up the first baseman, Sam Norton. First pitch from Bowie. Hit towards the third baseman, Peyton Young. Young fields it, fires across the diamond, and that'll be out number 3.
Gil Protect produces no hits, no runs, and leaves 1 runner left on base.
So, Bowie drills one, but it was just to assert dominance as he strands him. As we head to the bottom half of the second, your Red Hawks trailing 3-0. So I got a fantasy baseball draft tonight at 6:30. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really hoping I get like not a top 5 pick. I'm the one guy I like to have like the last pick in the draft. That way I can draft second because we have a snake draft. I can have 12 and 13 instead of having the first pick and then number 20. Yeah, Brody's also in my fantasy league. He's got an inappropriate team name. I'm not gonna lie, mine is too. You know, last year, I'm not going to flex, but I am the reigning defending champion of the Fantasy Baseball League. Yeah. Yeah, I won 100 fake dollars in last year's fantasy draft. This year it'll be, or fantasy baseball. This year it could be 120. Yeah. Last year I had a pretty good team. I had Adley Rutschman catching. He was like my second pick. I had Zach Wheeler. He was on my team. Brody, you have the first overall pick, the 1-1. Who are you taking?
Probably Wander Franco.
Yeah, Wander Franco might be out of the league, but Shohei Ohtani would probably be my pick.
Now batting the center fielder, number 20, Isaiah McDowell.
So that'll bring Isaiah McDowell, the center fielder, to the plate. And McDowell, last game, he relocated a family of squirrels as he launched one towards left field. First pitch, a called strike, makes it 0-1. I mean, when I say he hit one halfway up the light pole that you see back there, I would say more than that. I mean, it scared Coach Mack because we thought we were going to have to buy another light bulb for that top left light up there. The 0-1 pitch to McDowell. Just missed it, as that'll make it an 0-2 count. Mason Hobbs is the on-deck batter. Coming into today's play, Isaiah McDowell with a .429 batting average with a crazy 1,094 OPS. And not to mention the team leading 11 stolen bases. So you don't want to let him on because he's definitely going to swipe some bags. He's a real speed threat for this squad. The 0-2 pitch to Isaiah McDowell, a dangerous right-handed hitter. As that one about 49 feet as he bounces it to the plate, and that'll be ball 1. The 1-2 pitch to McDowell. Hit towards the right side. Second baseman fields it and flips it over to first. That'll be out number 1. So that'll bring up Mason Hobbs, the second baseman.
Now batting the second baseman, number 13, Mason Hobbs.
So nobody on with one out. That'll bring the perfect timing for Mason Hobbs to step to the plate. First pitch to Hobbs. Outside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch to Hobbs. Baby, Lavely comes set. Kicks and deals the 1-0 pitch. Outside for ball two. So Guilford already going to the pin. As we're going to go ahead and get some stretching, maybe some yoga, a little bit Pilates. Levi said he hit Pilates at 8:30 this morning. The 2-0 pitch, called strike, makes it 2-1. At 8:30, I was tracking how many balls Baldovan was shagging. That man, he's impressive. 15 balls caught in BP today. The line was at 14.5, so, I mean, the perfect line for me. I'm also the line maker. The 2-1 pitch. Upstairs for ball three. So a dangerous 3-1 count to Mason Hobbs. Coming into today's game, Hobbs with a 500 on-base percentage. So this guy's, I mean, there's a 50-50 chance he gets walked or gets on here, honestly, like as much as it gets. As that one's fouled back, makes it 3-2, right past Carter Starnes' neck. So 3-2 count with one away. A little wind today, not going to lie, as I can't really feel my hands right now. So the 3-2 pitch from Lavely. Comes set, kicks and deals. Hit towards right. Right fielder will settle under it, and he will catch it for out number two. So that'll bring up the shortstop, Carter Starnes.
Batting the shortstop, number 7, Carter Starnes.
So it'll bring up the sharp-dressed man, Carter Starnes, the captain of the infield. The pitch from Lavely. Just a tad high. That'll make it 1-0. So 1-0 count with two away. Lavely looks in and gets the sign. Comes set. Kicks and deals a 1-0 pitch. Called a ball, makes it 2-0. The 2-0 pitch to start. Called a ball. Just kidding. 2-1's your count now after that was a called strike. Two-1 count with two away. A 2-1 pitch to Carter Starnes. Hit towards the right side. First baseman's going to race over to the plyo wall, and he will overrun it by about 10 feet. So the first baseman, not much of a tracker of balls. He'd be a bad outfielder is what I'm trying to say. Sorry. So that'll make it a 2-2 count with two away as Carter Starnes looks to get the inning going. Start a little rally as your Red Hawks are trailing 3-0. Lavely comes set. Kicks and deals a 2-2 offering. Hit towards the shortstop. Shortstop fields it on a backhand. Fires across the diamond. And that'll be out number 3. So after 2 complete, Guilford Tech 3 runs on 5 hits, 0 errors. Your Red Hawks, well, zeros everywhere. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors. As we head to the top half of the third, Cole Bowie going back for his 3rd inning of work. So Adam Kidder getting Bowie warm. They're actually roommates. That's pretty cool. Yeah, got some chemistry there. as Gage Weaver walks out to take over the job. So the out-of-town scoreboard, Wake Forest currently trailing to Princeton 7-4, as Tennessee leading Arizona 2-1, Dartmouth leading Virginia 2-0, and Kentucky beating Hofstra 1-0. Yeah, pretty cool. So, first pitch is called a ball. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea who's hitting right now. As that one's a called strike, makes it 1-1. So, Colin George will be the hitter. Sorry, Levi's slacking over here. Forgot who was hitting. The 1-1 pitch. Hit towards the right side. It'll be through for a base hit. So, Guilford gets their 6th hit of the day. Very impressive. As that'll bring up, I don't know this kid's name, Bobby Lavely, the pitcher. So Georgia, the runner at first. Bowie comes set, kicks and deals the pitch. Downstairs for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch from Bowie. Ground to the right side, and it'll be through for another base hit. So Guilford Tech gets their 7th base hit of the day, as they have 6 singles today. As we're going to have the bullpen's going to go ahead and get hot, as Chase Arrington is going to run on down there. So I'll bring Griffin Dawes, the right fielder, to the plate. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Corners in here, as you can only imagine Dawes is probably going to try to lay one down. The first pitch, buckled on a curveball. That one was an airbender, as Dawes didn't know what he saw. So it'll make it an 0-1 count. So Dawes not bunting on the first pitch. See if he tries something here. The 0-1 pitch from Bowie. Nope, they let him foul one back to make it 0-2. So not a great at-bat here for Dawes, as he's already behind 0-2. Bowie looking for the put-away pitch, as there's nobody out with runners at first and second. Corners go back. The 0-2 pitch from Cole Bowie. Bounces the plate. Good block by Gage Weaver to keep it in front. And let me tell you, Gage Weaver, one of the best defensive catchers I've ever seen. Reminds me of a young Salvador Perez. I don't know why. He's just got that feeling for some reason. Maybe Tucker Barnhart. You don't even know who that guy is? Yeah. Jared Saltalamacchia. I don't know. I just like saying that. The 1-2 pitch from Cole Bowie. Swing and a miss, as that's out number 1, as Cole Bowie collects the strikeout. So they'll bring the third baseman, Bryson Morrison, to the plate. He's wearing number 23, the number of Michael Jordan, which is what we've been debating about, Jordan or LeBron. And I will say Jordan's the GOAT right here on air. I don't care. As runners at first and second will one away. The pitch, called strike on the airbender, as it makes it 0-1. Morrison hitting the Dougie in the box as he got crossed up. So Bowie looks in and gets the sign. Comes set. Kicks and deals the 0-1 pitch. Waved at for strike 2. Howdy if you're waving at me, as that'll make it a 0-2 count with one away. Runners at first and second, as Young, the third baseman, falls back. pitch from Cole Bowie. Swing and a miss. So Bowie collects his second strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Bowie, as that'll be out number 2. That'll bring Manny Cordova to the plate, the second baseman. Cordova, the second baseman. So no worry of the bunt here as Bowie comes set. The pitch grounded foul. So Guilford Tech, not much of a bunting team as they had 2 prime opportunities here and decided to let their guys swing anyways as both of them struck out, one of them on 3 pitches. The 0-1 pitch from Cole Bowie. Just kidding, pick off. No throw, as that'll be his first pickoff. The 0-1 pitch. Airbender in there for a strike, makes it 0-2. Bowie looks like he's casting a spell on the ball and just pulls it back down to the zone. So it'll be an 0-2 count with 2 away. Bowie looking for his 3rd strikeout of the inning to strand the runners. Bowie comes set. Kicks and deals the 0-2 pitch. Hit towards left. Meadows will race back, but he'll catch it on a jog as that'll be out number 3. So your Red Hawks trailing 3-0 as we head to the bottom half. So due up for your Red Hawks will be Gage Weaver, Peyton Young, and Josh Meadows. So let me tell you about the food here at the Red Hawks, the field, baby. I mean, Willie Hebner over here. Willie's world-famous wieners is probably the best hot dogs I've ate. It's 2 for $5, and, man, they got a little crust on the outside to add some extra flavor. I mean, it is amazing. A little ketchup and mustard and relish if you're into that kind of stuff. It'll really spicing it up for you. Not me. We're really trying to get some chili and cheese here, but Coach Mack's not on the board with it. So Lavely goes back out for his 3rd inning of work as he's currently throwing the no-hitter. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I want to curse it. As leading off will be Gage Weaver. Weaver, 345 batting average with a 935 OPS heading into today. He is an up-the-middle demon, in case you didn't know. This man hits ground balls right past the pitcher, and it's a single every time. As Weaver's going to try a different bat here. I don't know what that is. The Goods one-piece. Our bat identifier, Andrew Corona, is going to tell us what kind of bat that is. Corona, it's a Goods one-piece. 34 inches. 2021, 31 ounce. Oh, maybe it's a 2025. So Gage Weaver steps into the plate. I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of commotion here in the press box, and I love it, as it's a little cold, as it'll bring up some old-time rock and roll for Gage Weaver. The first pitch to Weaver. Hit towards the right side. First baseman fills it with his eyes closed and runs full sprint over to the bag for out number 1. So it'll bring up Peyton Young, who's also swinging a new bat. And Corona's going to identify it. 2022 select power, according to Andrew Corona.
Number 2, Peyton Young.
So that'll bring the third baseman, Peyton Young, to the plate. You ain't never seen a Chevy with some butterfly doors. But this man's stunting with a habit, as it'll bring Young to the plate. First pitch to Young. Downstairs for ball 1. Lefty-lefty matchup here as Young. The 1-0 pitch from Peyton Young. Foul tipped. And Peggy stops it on the warning track over here. So it'll be a 1-1 count with one away. The 1-1 pitch to Peyton Young. It'll be a ball outside, makes it 2-1. So 2-1 count to Peyton Young, the NC State transfer. The 2-1 pitch fouled to the right side as that'll make it a 2-2 count with one away. Got a little stutter, my bad, guys. Whoa. Pack. Hawks. The 2-2 pitch to Peyton Young. Hit towards the left side, and it'll be caught on a line by the shortstop, as that man has some extra human strength to get up there and jump and catch that one, as that'll bring up Josh Meadows, the left fielder. Josh Meadows with an insane grand salami yesterday. Grandma had to break out the ketchup and mustard for that one, as the pitch to Meadows. First pitch waved at for strike one, makes it 0-1. So 0-1 count with two away here in the bottom half of the third. The pitch from Lavely. Way downstairs as the catcher tries to frame it off the hop, as that'll make it a 1-1 count. Yeah, that catcher would be an amazing cricket catcher. Or do they have catchers in cricket? I don't know either. As when time's called, and the umpire is going to tell Meadows to tie his shoes. Oh, no, he's making him take the leg guard off. Wow. I don't know what happened there. So it's a 1-1 count to Josh Meadows. Meadows with a 4 RBI grand slam. As that one's fouled straight back, and it's going to land in the concession stand. So 1-2 count with two away here in the bottom half of the third. Josh Meadows looking to extend the inning for the leadoff Drew Berini on deck. A 1-2 pitch to Josh Meadows. And that'll be strike three. As out number 3 as we head to the top half of the fourth. Your Red Hawks trailing 3-0. So is anyone looking for a dog? We have Ace up here. It's just running around in the press box. I mean, he's the cutest dog I've seen. I'm not going to lie. He's pit bull mixed with a lab, as he will chew on anything, eat anything, and he's not scared to leave his bodily fluids wherever he would like. He's 8 weeks old and knows how to sit, but only if you're holding food. The only bad part is he don't know how to hold his body secretions, as he didn't leave us a little surprise up here in the press box. But it's okay. Kieran cleaned it up with his bare hands. As Cole Bowie's back out for his 4th inning of work. After 3 complete, Guilford Tech 3 runs on 7 hits, 0 errors. Your Red Hawks 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors. So trying to get a stat of somehow here, but hopefully not the error, as Bowie has collected 4 strikeouts already.
How you doing, folks? This is redshirt Mason Cates in the press box. Tyrone McGee had to step away from the mic for a second, and Cole Bowie set to pitch his first batter here in a 3-0 ball game. Gerald Hardy Jr. steps in the box, number 16. And the 0 pitch from Bowie. Ball, Gage picked it.
I'm back, 1-0 count. Gerald Hardy Jr., the hitter. Hardy Jr. with a double in his last at-bat. The pitch to Hardy Jr. Check swing, did he go? Absolutely, as that makes it a 1-1 count. Got people sledding on cardboard down here on the hill. It's pretty cool. The 1-1 pitch from Cole Bowie. Popped up left side, and it will land foul right behind the dugout as Grayson Baldovin will be right on that one, I'm sure. Oh, nah, Drew Bryant, number 29, the pitcher. Yeah, also known by the PlayStation handle DB60, as that one's a tad inside. As they'll say, it hit him. Umpires are going to converge and see if it hit him or not. So umpires going to talk about it. You think it hit him? Nah. Let's make him walk back. It'd be pretty cool. So we have a long talk here on if they think it hit him or not. Maybe they're talking about what they ate for breakfast, where they're going to lunch, and coach is going to, and now he's going to walk over to the coach and say, hey, man, guess what? It didn't hit him. Maybe they're saying he leaned into it. I'm not sure. He did lean a little bit, and they're going to talk to him. And I don't know what's going on here. Maybe he had a bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast. And Hardy Jr. is going to go back to the plate. So did he lean? So confusing predicament here. As Hardy Jr. is going to walk back to the box and get his bat and his leg guard. So maybe he leaned into it, not sure. And if he leaned into it, is it a called strike? My rules expert Tyler Smith ain't in here, so I'll never know what's going on. So they say he did lean into it, and the count will be 2-2. 1-2, sorry. The finger blended in with the dirt. That's on me. The 2-2 pitch from Bowie popped up foul. The 2-2 pitch to Hardy Jr. Hit towards the right side, and he'll be through for a base hit. So Hardy Jr. gets his second hit of the day. So they'll bring the shortstop, Dallas Webb, to the plate, the leadoff. So Bowie looking for the double play ball here. Oh, he starts to take off, but decides not to, as that'll be ball one outside. So a 1-0 count to Webb, the leadoff hitter. So Hardy Jr. looking like he wants to go over there as he took off earlier. As that'll be outside for ball two. A 2-0 pitch from Cole Bowie, as it'll be fouled away to make it 2-1. Silas Mills, the designated hitter, will pick it up over there. Pick off. And, oh, man, they say he's safe. And me personally, I think we got hosed on that call. A 2-1 pitch from Cole Bowie. Just a tad high. Back pick. And nowhere close to being in time, as he'll be back in there safely. As that'll make the count 3-1. The 3-1 pitch from Cole Bowie. And he'll be upstairs for ball four. So Bowie surrenders his first walk, as that'll bring up the two-hole hitter, whatever his name is, Alex Rouse. The center fielder, Alex Rouse. Alex Rouse, the center fielder. As Weaver's going to walk out there and talk to him. And here comes Coach Mack, and don't know if it's a mound visit or if it'll be a pitching change. Coach Mack's going to talk to Bowie, and he's going to take the ball from him, and they're going to go to the pin. So Arrington throws his final missile down there. Let's see how it is. Oh, right down the middle. As here comes Arrington, as he's going to sprint in. So that's all for Cole Bowie as he throws 3 innings complete, surrendering 3 runs on 8 hits with 4 strikeouts. So Chase Arrington now comes on.
Now on the mound, number 5, Chase Arrington.
So Chase Arrington comes on now. Arrington having 10 innings pitched this year with a 5.4 ERA with 10 strikeouts. Arrington been one of the better bullpen arms for your Red Hawks. Let's see if he can do it here and hold Guilford Tech to only 3 runs and strand these 2 runners it's on. Arrington will inherit a runner on first and second. Both will be responsible by Bowie. So if they score, Bowie is responsible for him. He'll be tagged with the runs. But I am so hyped about my fantasy draft tonight. I'm not going to lie. If you have the 1-1 pick, Flanny, who you taking? Okay, you have the second pick. Who you taking?
No, Paul Skeens.
And Flanny is a terrible fantasy player. Should have invited him to play with me, as he said Paul Skeens for the number 2 pick. That's insane. That's just because of Livy Dunn, probably. But Baby Gronk's got that on lock. Skibbity Riz in Ohio, as Arrington's ready to go. Nobody out with runners at first and second. As that'll be all for Arrington's warm-up pitches, as Brady Rouse will step to the plate. So Rouse with an RBI double last at bat. So Alex Rouse steps to the plate, runner at first and second with nobody out. Arrington looking for a double play ball or maybe 3 strikeouts. It's going to be pretty cool too. Arrington looks in and gets the sign from Gage Weaver. Comes set. Kicks and deals the pitch. Just a tad low as Weaver picks it for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch from Chase Arrington. And that'll be downstairs for ball 2. So Arrington trying to find the zone right out of the pen. The 2-0 pitch. Hit the short, and it'll be through for a base hit. McDowell will field it, fire into the plate, and it'll be cut off by Mosley. So great job by McDowell to keep the runner at third, but it'll load him now for Sam Norton to clean up. Norton with a home run yesterday, but the good news is that was his only hit.
The first baseman, number 27, Sam Norton.
So Arrington looking to limit the runs here as bases are juiced with nobody out and nowhere to put Norton. The pitch bounces the plate for ball 1. Nobody out here in the top half of the 4th. Guilford Tech already with 9 hits this game. Pretty good. Well, pretty bad for us, but the 1-0 pitch from Chase Arrington. as that one bounces to the plate too, so it'll be a 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch from Chase Arrington. Downstairs for ball 3. So Drew Bryant already running the pin. Well, he ran one time, forgot his glove, ran back and grabbed his glove, and, well, now he's got the glove. He's down there. So he's running some suicides between the dugout and the bullpen mound as a 3-0 pitch from Chase Arrington. Called strike, makes it 3-1. There you go. 2 more of those, Arrington. That's what we need, baby. The 3-1 pitch from Chase Arrington. Hit towards the right side. Bereni's going to get behind this one. Janitor throw. The throw to the plate. Put it on him. Oh, and Weaver had trouble getting a handle on it as a run will score. As Brody's girlfriend Samira's calling her. Hello. So Brody's girlfriend says, hey, as there's one away with runners at second and third. So a run scores on the tag up there as Norton gets the RBI sac fly. That'll bring Colin Georgia to the plate. One away here in the top half of the fourth. Arrington looking to limit the damage as one's already scored as that run will be tagged to Cole Bowie. Bowie responsible for the runner at third, but the runner at second is Arrington's responsibility. The first pitch to Georgia. Called strike as Arrington gets ahead to make it 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Chase Arrington. Good block by Gage Weaver to keep it in front, as that'll be ball 1 to make it a 1-1 count. A 1-1 pitch from Chase Arrington. Hit towards the left side, foul. So the 1-2 count with one away is Arrington looking for the strikeout here. Arrington comes set. Kicks and deals the 1-2 offering. Curveball called, strike 3 as he freezes Georgia. So to bring Bobby Lavely, the pitcher, to the plate. Lavely looking to help his own cause here as he has runners at second and third. Perfect scoring position. As first pitch is a curveball called, strike 1. So 0-1 count with 2 away. Already 4-0, your Red Hawks trailing as Chase Arrington looks to limit the damage this inning. Arrington comes set. Kicks and deals the 0-1 pitch. And they're going to say it missed outside, or I don't know where it missed. It'll be called ball 1. The 1-1 pitch from Chase Arrington. Just a tad outside. Makes it ball 2. So a 2-1 count with 2 away. Called strike makes it 2-2. 2-2 count with 2 away. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Arrington looking to get out of it. Arrington comes set. Kicks and deals the 2-2 offering. Outside for ball 3. So full count with 2 away. The 3-2 pitch from Chase Arrington. Fouled away on a pitch at his eyes. So we do the 3-2 count again. As umpire is going to walk out and give the ball to Arrington as that one was fouled off of Weaver's cup. Now, definitely not a drinking cup. But the Nutty Buddy does its job as we're right back to the game. As it's a 3-2 count, Chase Arrington on the mound. Arrington comes set. Kicks and deals the 3-2 pitch. Tap to second base. Hobbs fields it, flips it over to first, and he throws it over the first baseman's head. And 2 runs will score on the Hobbs throwing error. As Lavely will score, help his own calls as 2 runs cross the plate. As that'll make it a 6-0 game. As that'll bring up Griffin Dawes. A pitch from Arrington. And inside for ball 1. So 1-0 count as Arrington might be a little frustrated as he could already be out of this inning. The 1-0 pitch from Arrington. Waved at for strike 1 makes it a 1-1 count. A 1-1 pitch from Arrington. Curveball, and it'll get away from Weaver, but it's a called strike to make it 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Chase Arrington. And bounces the plate and check swing. Did he go? And the umpire is saying, yes, he did. So that's out number 3 on the strikeout. As the hitter's just going to stand there with his hand out. I think he's froze. Oh, he's good. Controller died. His coach is going to talk to him about it.
Top of the 4th inning, Guilford Tech produces 2 hits, 3 runs, and leaves 1 runner left on base. The Red Hawks trail 6-0.
So Red Hawks trailing 6-0 as we head to the bottom half of the 4th. Due up the top of the order, Drew Bereni, Silas Mills, and Mason Mosley. Flanny said he wants to change his second pick, so let's see what he says here.
My second pick would be Ellie De La Cruz.
And he goes with Ellie De La Cruz. That's I mean, not the worst one, but I'm not making it. So we have some NASCAR today as Levi is going to tell us who he's picking to win it.
Hoping Chase Elliott wins this one today.
He said Chase Elliott. Can't go wrong with rowdy Kyle Busch. I'll tell you that. I love me some Kyle Busch. I heard Brody over here likes Bubba Wallace. Nah, he said he don't like him for some reason. I don't know why. Bubba Wallace seems like a nice guy. So, due up for your Red Hawks, Drew Bereni, the leadoff, Silas Mills, and Mason Mosley. Coming into today's game, Drew Bereni with a .419 batting average, 1312 OPS, and 4 home runs. Definitely a red-hot hitter for the Red Hawks.
Number 21, Drew Bereni.
So Drew Bereni steps to the plate. The leadoff is your Red Hawks still in search for the first hit of the game. Actually, their first base runner of the game. The pitch. Called strike makes it 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Drew Bereni. Outside for ball one. So a hard lefty-lefty matchup here for Drew Bereni as he just looks to find a way to get on. Your Redhawks ain't even had a base runner yet. The pitch to Bereni. Just a bit low as it bounces to the backstop for ball two. A 2-1 pitch to Drew Bereni. Called strike makes it 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to Bereni, a dangerous left-handed hitter. And he's rung up on as that'll be out number one. So that'll bring up Silas Mills.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 16, Silas Mills.
So Mills, a very dangerous hitter. Don't really have to explain why. He's that dude. The first pitch. Inside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch to Silas Mills. Outside for ball two. The 2-0 pitch to Silas Mills. Outside for ball three. So Lavely might be trying to avoid him here. Silas Mills really wanting to be that first base runner. Lavely comes set. The 3-0 pitch to Mills. Called strike at the top of the zone to make it 3-1. So 3-1 count with one away. The 3-1 pitch to Silas Mills. Fouled back. As that'll be strike two. So to make it a 3-2 count. Lavely's throwing a perfect game. Lavely's throwing a perfect game. Lavely's throwing a perfect game. Sorry, I'm trying to curse it. 3-2 count with one away as Mills trying to find a way on here. The 3-2 pitch from Lavely. And there we go. So Mills gets walked on some funky voodoo magic from Levi Baker over here as he casts a spell on him to walk him, as that'll be the first base runner of the game. And coach going to walk out there and talk to him. And they're going to pull Lavely. So Lavely gets his perfect game spoiled as he walks Silas Mills, and they say, hey, buddy, you're done. Don't matter. So Lavely was actually working on the no-hitter as they pull him. Don't know if I agree with that decision, but I'm glad they did it, as Lavely's going to be greeted by three coaches. Not really many people hyped about this one, I don't think, if you're Guilford Tech. And we're going to have a pitching change. Whenever I figure out who it is, I'll tell you. So pitching change will be Shinsuke Suzuki. Sure, Shinsuke Suzuki. Or Shinsuke Suzuki on the mound as Mason Mosley will be the hitter and Isaiah McDowell on deck. Wonder if he has any relation to Seiya Suzuki or Kurt Suzuki or Suzuki the motorcycle. I don't know. So Mills will be the runner at first whenever we resume play. But we're back to talking about Willie's world famous wieners up here. As come and get your hot dogs, folks. I mean, these things are amazing. They have a toasted bun with some good old relish and ketchup and mustard. I mean, it is so good. I'm going to eat one here in a second. So, that'll bring up Mason Mosley, the leader in home runs and RBIs for the squad, as he has 6 home runs, 21 RBIs.
Mason Mosley.
Sorry, got drowned out there by the amazing voice of Levi Baker as he was getting the crowd of absolute hundreds of people hyped up. Mills, the runner at first. The pitch, and the pitching change is working well for him as he spikes ball 1. A 1-0 pitch, pick off, not in time. So Mills, the runner at first. The pitch to Mosley. As that'll be ball 2. So 2-0 count to Mason Mosley, a dangerous left-handed hitter. The pitch. And be outside for ball 3. So Suzuki still ain't found the zone as it's 3-0. And I'm not sure if Mosley's swinging here, but the first time he had 3-0, he did, and he popped out. The pitch. And called strike as Suzuki finally finds the zone to make it a 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch to Mason Mosley. Called strike to make it a full count. So, 3-2 count with Mills, the runner at first. The 3-2 pitch to Mason Mosley. Hit towards the right side, but it'll be way foul. Wide right, as that's a Baldovan ball as we know it. Quoted by Levi Baker. A 3-2 pitch to Mason Mosley again. And ball 4. So Suzuki surrenders the walk as he already has as many base runners as a starter. As that'll bring up Isaiah McDowell, the center fielder.
Now batting the center fielder, number 20, Isaiah McDowell.
So runners at first and second will one away for the always dangerous Isaiah McDowell. First pitch, way upstairs for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Isaiah McDowell. And it hit him. So Suzuki drills him. Probably not the best pitch there, as that'll bring up Mason Hobbs. And I'm no genius, but I say we have the take till we get a strike here.
Now batting the second baseman, number 13, Mason Hobbs.
As coach is going to walk out and talk to him. So coach is going to walk out there and talk to him. As bases will be juiced for Mason. Mason Hobbs will be the hitter.